As a magician, sometimes you are struck with the idea for a magic trick. That happened to me one day when I was sitting at home and suddenly I had this idea for a great rope trick. I knew I had to start practicing the trick right away or I would forget it. The problem was I didn't have any rope. However, I knew where I could get some. At Monty's Secret Theater, he has a little magic store there. So I drove down, I went inside, Monty was sitting behind the counter. I said, "Monty, I need a piece of rope." He said, "I'm not surprised, I've seen your act." I said, "That's no way to talk to a customer." He said, "What do you mean customer? You haven't bought anything yet." I said, "Monty, I have an idea for a rope trick. I need a piece of magician's rope. I need a piece of magician's rope that has one middle and two ends." He said, "I'm sorry, I can't help you with anything like that right now. I can give you a piece of magician's rope that has two middles and two ends." I said, "Monty, that's not going to work. The trick I'm thinking of is very simple. If I tried to use a piece of rope that had two middles and two ends, I'd look a perfect fool." Monty said something about nobody's perfect. I paid no attention to that, though I asked him to please look again, see if he had a piece of magician's rope that had just one middle. He said, "Here you go, a piece of magician's rope that has one middle." I said, "Yes, but that piece of rope has 1, 2, 3 ends." He said, "Yeah, you get 3 for the price of 2. I said, "Monty, that's not going to work. Would you please look again and see if you have something else under the counter?" He dug around for a moment. He said, "Here's something special. Here's a piece of magician's rope. This piece of magician's rope has 1, 2 middles and 1, 2, 3 ends. How about that?" I said, "Monty, the trick I'm thinking of is very simple. It's so simple a 3-year-old could do it." He said, "Why didn't you bring him with you?" I said, "Monty, would you please look again and see if you have a piece of magician's rope that has just one middle?" He dug around a little bit and said, "Oh, I think you're in luck. Here we go. A piece of magician's rope that has one middle." I said, "Yes, but that piece of rope has 1, 2, 3, 4 ends." Now at this point, I realized I didn't really need to use magician's rope. I asked him if he had just a regular piece of rope. And he said, "Well, why didn't you say so at the beginning?" "Sure, I have a regular piece of rope that has one middle and 2 ends." I said, "Thank you very much." I bought the rope and I took it home, but by the time I got it home, I forgot what the trick was.